Hey, welcome to Tantrum House Saturday morning board game show. I am back from a long journey. I'm Journeyman Dan. Today we have with us
Melissa Delp,
Kevin Delp,
and Amy Eggs.
And we have people back in the back there too.
They're not important.
We are glad that Dan is back from his long journey.
Yes.
So we'll have to hear about that sometime in the future. But today, we're happy to talk about lots of board games, and we want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, The Op. We have some games that we'll be talking about from them today. And Game Toppers. Can you actually see the Game Toppers?
So nice.
Sweet.
You'll see more of the Game Toppers throughout the show as well. We love playing games on them. We love showing games off on our Game Toppers system. And lots of games. Happy April Fools. I've seen stuff on Facebook already, some April Fools jokes.
Yeah, you can put in the chat some good ones you've seen. Let's see, there was the Columbo Chronicles of Crime
That was kind of
I
fun.
saw.
Yeah.
69 scenarios with it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I don't think we have any April Fools planned for this show, but we'll see.
You never know. You never know.
Some of our
Dan's here.
Journeyman.
Who are you?
It's his will.
He's a zipper. He's a zipper.
Well, thank you for joining us. Please comment throughout the show. Share this video so that other people can enjoy this morning as well. And we're going to head back to the table.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
All right. Oh, yes, the last unicorn expansion for Endangered sounds great. All right. Yes, hello, Matt. It was great to see you at Proto ATL last night. I made a quick trip over to the event and made it back early this morning.
I was gonna say, what time did you get back?
4 a.m.
Oh.
Chad and I got locked in the parking garage, so we left a little later than expected.
You poor thing.
Yeah. Yes, some other ones coming in. The Folder Space Gaming Table. Ooh, I haven't seen that one. Did you see that?
Tower, it's pretty hilarious.
Is it?
Okay.
Nice.
Video. It's a video.
It's a video even. Okay.
Definitely have to go look at that one.
Yeah. Let's see here. Today we are talking about Rainforest. This is from Funny Fox. Good April Fool's name for a company. All right. In this game, it's a tableau building game. And you are working on building a rainforest, but you must make a grid of... Larry's the first player, and he's using his binoculars. You're going to make a grid. So on your turn, you will select one of the top tiles. Larry, you can go first.
I want the monkey. No, 2 frogs.
2 frogs. All right.
see
It's going to
frog
go
tokens,
below your
Could've been
tableau
a bad decision.
until you have completed it. And then the pile that you took from, so you took from this purple pile, you can take all of one color of token, and you get a bonus if the tokens that you use match your specific animal on.
I'm a parrot.
You're a parrot.
So butterflies.
So some of these, as you can see, are just blank. You can put anything there. Some of them have a color restriction, and some of them have an animal restriction.
Interesting.
What do I get if I get a parrot?
You will get an extra point for every parrot that you have in your tableau at the end.
But if I can't play them here, I assume I have to play them here.
There's a little reserve spot for you.
But I only have 2 reserve spots.
You only have 2 reserve.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take this, even though I should probably take the frogs.
Okay, that's fine.
Do we replace right away?
No.
Ooh.
What?
So now there's only a single frog.
Okay.
If let's say it's your turn, Hannah.
And if I decided to take that one.
Now, if you notice, this tile is both red and purple.
Okay.
Which will count. We're trying to get diversity.
Oh.
So you get.
So it counts as both colors.
Yeah. So I'm gonna slide this up just a little bit.
Okay.
Let's pretend I have built all this out.
Okay.
We're gonna go a little further here, and you have to build it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
You have to do it in that order.
And so that's what the numbers mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a little cheat sheet.
Absolutely.
So let's say I did this.
So you want to put matching
Let's
colors.
pretend we're further in the game, and these would have all the animal tokens on them. So at some point, I can also get these bonuses, but
First come, first serve?
They are first come, first serve. So whichever tile finishes, so this is 4 in some touching in some way orthogonally.
Okay.
So I put on here, so it would multiply the number here. Now I only put a 1 there, so it would only be 3. But there are some tiles that are a lot more.
This one has 4.
That would, yeah,
So that would be an
4.
excellent one to complete.
And then pretend I have all of the colors. Let's pretend this red one completed that.
Yep.
Every tile after that is now an extra 2 points.
So you want to complete that color
The
scheme
color
quickly.
scheme quickly, yeah.
Got it.
And these are multipliers.
There's a lot of ways to get points then.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is there a limit to how many tiles you can work on?
So you can only have 3 below your tableau that you're in reserve. So you will come to a point where you already have 3 and you can't take any more. So you'll just remove a tile from the top and stick it at the bottom so that somebody else can't take it, and you'll still take the animals to complete
So that is a way to block other people
It is,
later
yeah.
on.
Yep. So I say I don't want Larry to get this 5. I would move it to the bottom.
When do the tokens replenish?
So let's pretend I would take this one next. I'm going to put it down here below. You can't really see it on camera. Let me slide it up a little bit more.
There you go.
So I could place this right away, or I could leave it here. Once you place them on, you can't
Move them.
move them. But this will refill now that it's empty.
Oh, when it's totally
So
empty.
when it's totally empty, it will refill. And I have the option, if I took the last of something, that I can exchange one of the last with something out here. So if I really wanted one of these purples, I could exchange one because I need a purple to go here.
Perfect.
So that's a slight bonus for
Taking the last
taking
one.
what is left over.
Because more than likely that last one's only going to be 1 token. On most
Probably,
days.
yeah. Yep. So
Junk.
that is all of Rainforest. You'll just count up all your score at the end and do your multipliers and
the end?
bonuses. When somebody has completely filled their 9.
Oh, okay.
So you make the grid of 9 and that's it.
Awesome.
All right. So that is Rainforest
Rainforest.
from Funny Fox.
Let's see
Back.
what's going on at the couch.
Hey, welcome back to the couch. We have Velonimo from 25th Century. This is a card sort of ladder trick-taking game where you're trying to get rid of the cards in your hand. And to show you how to play, we're just going to play. So we all have 11 cards to start off with in our hand. And we picked first player, which happened to be...
Kevin, yeah.
It was random.
Sure.
Yep.
Your phone and your app. But random.
So what you can do is you can lay a set of cards. So I'm going to lay these.
You can lay a single
You
card.
can lay a single card, yep. I'm going to lay those 2 cards. Those are the same color, and you take the number of cards, and they're 10 points each, plus the lowest number. So that's 24. 10 plus 10 plus the number. That's the lowest. So it's 24 points. And then we go to Dan, clockwise.
You would start with that. Man. All right.
Can you go higher?
So I can beat that by going 26.
Yep. And then Melissa.
Yep, and we'll just kind of make the pile on top. 26, huh? Well, I'm going to go... So you can also play matching numbers. So not the same color, but these are the same number. So I have 27. 2 cards.
Right. There
sevens.
are cards that are not like the other cards. They're just...
The hairs, they cannot be combined with anything else because they're
Fancy.
super fast
Okay.
already.
There.
Nice.
That's 30.
All right. So I'm going to have to pass.
Okay.
All right, Dan is passing. Kevin's at 30.
Yep.
I'm going to go... I have 3 threes, so that is going to be 33.
And I'm going to
33.
go 35. Back to Dan. You still pass?
I'm still passing.
Trying to get rid of our cards first, huh?
Yep.
Okay. 36.
Wow. All right, I pass.
Okay.
And then Dan, you're still out?
I'm still out.
And Melissa can still play.
Oh, she can
I
still play?
could still play. You know what? I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna play my 45.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyone?
Nope.
Anyone?
All right.
So-
And then Melissa.
So I get to play first.
Oh,
I
her
have
last 2 cards.
21,
grief.
and that's the end. So I'm gonna get 2 points because there's 2
But we
people.
can keep playing.
You guys
Okay.
still keep playing.
Dan, I'm gonna play.
Now, technically, these do have powers where you can
Oh,
trade cards with
yeah.
people, but I don't have any cards left.
31.
31. I think you dealt me a bum hand. So I'm gonna pass.
Do all the cards feature cows on bicycles, or are there other animals?
There are
yeah,
lots of different.
After we finish this,
Yeah.
we'll show you the.
So at 31, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna play 4. There you go, Dan. You can play.
Yes.
Does Dan not have any cards to play? Or is he just not math?
Dan's just not very good at this.
I have 21.
And I'm gonna go out with.
So what happens now
sorry, yes.
is the turtles have the special power. You
Yes, you probably want to.
can take cards from Kevin. There's 2 of them, and then you give him cards back.
So I get to take and then look.
Take
and then,
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I do this twice.
You can take a random
Take
card
one,
from
now I
the
choose.
opponent's
Give me
hand.
one.
You take all 2,
Oh, take all 2.
Take all 2.
and then you give him 2 cards back. It can be the same one that you grabbed, or it can be something else.
Yep.
Dun dun dun. Kevin was like, "I'm going out."
I know. I
And
was
then
gonna
Dan's
go out.
like, "My turtles say no."
That's right.
All right, and I can't do anything.
Ah, bummer. Okay, so I can either keep playing or I can wait. Okay.
So we can.
No. I can actually do something.
I'll go for
Oh,
it.
Dan's
Dan.
like, "I can play."
We'll give you a chance there,
A
Kevin.
5. So
With a 5.
here's the tiger.
I can't do anything, Dan.
What?
Yeah. Dan gave you some great cards. 27, you got
Still
it.
nothing? Okay. So
Woo!
42.
42. Good job, Dan. And I had 1, 4, 2.
Yes. So people who are interested, it's a camel, a cow, the turtle,
Based on speed from 1 to
the
7.
tiger. It's like an antelope thing.
Yeah, it probably is based on
A
speed.
bear, a cheetah.
Do you think the cheetah's pretty fast? Is there something faster than the cheetah?
I think 7's the highest
Yeah.
single-digit card, and then we have the hares that are super fast. So that is Velomino. You're supposed to play 5 rounds, and each round, the number of points you get for going out first gets higher. So in round 5, I would have gotten 10 points for going out first, 5 for each player.
Yeah, so you basically,
So would I have gotten a point just now?
You would have gotten a point.
you've gotten a point. I've gotten
0. Okay. Cool.
So that's Velomino. And it plays 2 to 5 players from 25th century. Now we're going back to the table.
Hi, welcome back to the table. We are going to be playing Harry Potter bingo, basically.
A Loteria game.
Loteria game. So, we
From the op?
got, from the op, the sponsor. They're the sponsor.
Perfect.
So Hannah's gonna be the caller.
Yes.
Basically, instead of using that rolly ball thing,
Sorter.
it's a deck. Yep, that. Thing.
Yep.
It's a deck of cards.
Okay, and so I'm just going to I'm cauldron. I am not even gonna try. Is this Spanish?
Caldera.
La Caldera.
Is this Spanish?
Oh yeah, you
Cauldron.
have to say it in the.
All
I
right.
have one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Winner.
have.
I'm already
Okay.
winning.
Lightning bolt.
What?
43.
What kind
Lightning
of card
bolt.
did you guys give me?
I feel like
It was.
Luna Lovegood. 15.
Nobody has. Luna.
Daily
Oh, I
Profit.
got
28.
All right.
Oh wait.
Speed bingo.
Dobby the House Elf. Luggage.
Come on.
Wow.
Oh, I got luggage.
Fox.
Fox.
Guy Fawkes, the
Don't have
Phoenix,
nothing.
number 11. Tales of Beetle the
Ooh.
Bard. Diadem.
Diadem. Oh my goodness.
It's like, I didn't know if I pronounced the M in. Hoops.
Who?
La Estrellas.
Oh, the stairs.
What?
Hufflepuff, the best house. Ravenclaw. Slytherin.
I got
I don't even know what's in my deck.
Extendable ear.
Oh, I think I
Oh,
have
got
that.
that one.
Hogwarts Express.
Oh, I got that one.
Hagrid's Hut.
Uh-oh.
Hogwarts.
Oh, I got that.
Hogwarts what?
Ron
It's
Weasley.
Hogwarts.
Oh, boo.
Quibbler.
Ooh.
Time Turner. Feathers. Night Bus.
Come on.
What is
Flying
this?
Car.
This is terrible.
Books.
This is how it feels in real bingo. where they go
Gryffindor.
So fast you can't.
Alright.
Oh, no.
What?
What do you say?
Finite.
Benite. Sorry. I forgot. I'm tired today, guys.
So, what I didn't know, in bingo, you can win either by 4 in a row, either vertical,
Four in a row,
horizontal,
corners.
diagonal.
Corners.
Yeah, or you could do corners, which
Or-
didn't know that. Or you could do a 2x2 grid.
Oh, really?
Square.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
You know what? No idea.
I did not know that.
What kind
Yeah,
of
I
bingo
thought you
is
had to
that?
get them all 4 in a row.
I have never played a real game of bingo before.
Yeah, apparently
I
I'm
did
not
and learned
either.
all this.
Yeah.
And
I had
it
no
went
idea.
that fast, and I couldn't keep up.
How can they call the numbers that
It was
fast? That's
well,
impossible.
it wasn't quite that fast, but if you have more than one sheet,
Yep.
most people buy like 10
Oh,
sheets, and
yeah,
then it's
that's
like
true.
I
All
can't
right,
keep up.
everyone, we're gonna do 10 sheets now.
Oh goodness, no. And that is the game?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the game. It's super easy, super fun, and anyone can play it because you're just either
And
matching
Picture.
the pictures
It
or
is in Spanish.
It
Yes.
is.
it also has Spanish.
So Spanish classrooms out there.
So
Yes.
I wonder if it's
Trouble?
available in the U.S.
Yeah, it's available.
It's available in North America.
It plays up to 12 people as well.
Oh,
Oh.
nice. Very nice.
It's got 12 different of these little cards. Tablas.
Tabla?
So yeah, that's
That
Harry
is
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Look,
A
Loteria.
Loteria game.
every time. Bingo.
By the op.
Back to the couch.
Hello, welcome. Very quickly, I just wanted to say that I have an expansion board to Newton from Cranio Creations, and Newton is one of my favorite games
Definitely
from a
the-
couple years ago.
Definitely in her top 50.
Yes. Hand management, it has a lot going on. You're traveling, technology, but this expansion has a new board, and Kevin didn't bring the sheet that said the name of the expansion.
Oh, that's all right. I thought I did bring a sheet.
Basically, all this expansion
Is it
is
in there? Yeah.
is one more board to
No?
cover
Oh,
the
wow.
main board with, so it's giving you more variety and variability for your technology section, where you're sending your people to get different things on your Newton board. And it has some special spaces. Maybe I'll put it there. Can you see it there? It has some special
New
spaces.
Horizon.
New Horizon board. And it has some special spaces where you'll get points if your person is on this space and then takes a specific action. They'll get points for doing that. And then a few of the spots where you can get goals are going to give you 2 times the points. So it's just giving you a little bit more variability to the game, so the tracks aren't quite as static. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to that. But now we're gonna actually play another card game.
Yes.
We have card games at the couch.
Card games at the wow. New
That's a good segment.
new segment.
Yeah.
This is a very small box game from Helvetic called Tucano. This is a set collection game, and Melissa's going to go first. We already have the game set up. You have 3 different 3 different piles, and she's going to pick a pile.
Yeah, and basically, we went from animals riding bicycles to anthropomorphic fruit.
Yeah.
So
That the toucan's eating.
and it's set collection, so you're trying to get certain ones, I think. I'm gonna take the star fruit.
So what this is saying is, at the end of the game, if you have 1 star fruit in your pile, then you're gonna get a point. But if you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star fruit in your pile, you get 15 points.
So I'm gonna put my little tableau here, and then we refresh all of the piles. We've got some papaya.
Pick 3 out.
These are really, it's really interesting because you have some
Just one more.
like this orange where you get 4 points for 1, up to 12 for 3, but then 0 if you
Right,
go over that.
if you
4.
get all of them.
Yeah.
So Dan hasn't played this before, but in the second half of the deck, there are some power cards that let people switch
Okay.
things around, steal
yeah.
things from players, give things to players. So what you get in the first half of the game, you might not end up with.
Okay. Well, I'll just take this middle pile.
All right, and then we just like Melissa said, it did it correctly. I was just double checking the rules. It's 1 for each column, and yeah, might as well go for this one. See if we can
All right,
get.
if you put them up here,
Oh, I
then I'd
can
be able to
see them. This is my section.
All right, we got
bananas.
some bananas.
So bananas is basically saying if you have the most bananas at the end of the game, every banana is worth 2 points.
I want the avocado.
It's my turn, though. No, it's your turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that.
No, it's Melissa's turn. She went
Did we?
first. It's Melissa's turn.
Because I've only taken once.
We're-
All right.
we're going
we got a
counterclockwise.
little.
Counterclockwise,
We got a
exactly.
little out of order
It's
We'll
there.
go,
okay.
we'll go the right way
Well,
now.
good. Counterclockwise.
All right.
So now we can go to Kevin.
All right, Kevin and I both have papayas that we're working on here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna
I'm
start.
gonna-
Is that still?
Yep, you're still on.
We're gonna hasten the game here because I wanted to show you some of the fun cards. We can just keep going counterclockwise.
Okay.
Get your papaya. Here they are. I knew they would come eventually if I hastened it.
If he took away some cards.
What is the best fruit for breakfast?
The best fruit, boy. I like blueberries.
I'm a
This
fan of
sounds like a joke.
pomegranates.
Is this a?
So if I take this toucan, I have to gift one of the cards I take or one of the cards in my set to another player.
So that's where it's like, oh, if you have something worth negative, you can
Yeah,
give
like
it
that
to someone else.
I'll take this, and I'm gonna gift.
I'll take your banana.
No, I'll gift you a coconut. Here you go.
All right, coconut.
And then the toucan just goes away. Another
There's another
gift. There are other types of toucans in the deck. It's
3 cans.
Oh, my turn. I'm just not used to
Wow, we're
it
just full of it
traveling
today.
this way.
Yep.
All
Well, I
right.
think we've like reversed a couple of times.
Have
We're
we?
getting
Who
going on
knows?
here.
Who knows which way we're going? All right.
Oh, there we go. Here's another toucan.
Which actually does reverse
I
the order.
have
No,
to-
you think it does?
I have to give something to someone.
Who are you giving, Melissa?
I will give you the coconut because the more coconuts you get, the fewer points.
What this is allowing you to do is take all the cards, all your cards, and putting them face down, meaning that they could never be given or stolen for the rest of the game. But you can't look at them ever again either.
Okay.
So you have to remember, like,
Okay,
how many of this
interesting.
do I have?
Yeah.
What am I going for?
Yeah. So am I actually going?
Yeah.
Okay. What's under that? I don't know that I like that, but
Coconut's
really,
8 points though.
I don't.
You
Wow.
only have one of them.
Those
Did you
are
give me a coconut back?
those are kind of
I
terrible.
did, so now you have 6 points.
All right. So now I flip everything over.
Everything, yep. Oh, there we go. There's the one I'm looking for. So this one,
And they go into one pile.
this
Oh,
one.
So look at your stuff.
Well,
before
that's
you-
negative 8 points because there's 2 limes in there. Oh.
But
yeah.
what does that toucan do?
So he lets you steal a card from someone else.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna steal a
you can't
banana.
But he
steal
can't steal it,
yours
okay.
anymore because yours
Yeah.
are banked.
Yep. And that's pretty much the game. We're gonna keep going. Oh, there's another steal card, and then it's Melissa's turn.
Yep, so you would keep playing until the deck is out. I think the other special thing, there is a wild card that you can add to any set.
Yep.
But then we would count and see, once we had all our things, how many points we got. Each fruit
Yeah. So
is
currently,
kinda
I would have
different.
6 points here. I have 1 point here. I have negative 8 points here. I have 4 points. I'd have most likely. How many bananas do you have?
0.
No bananas.
No bananas.
So I have 4 points here, and then I have 6 points here, and then I would add them up and see who wins. So that's Tucano from Helvetic, and I think we're going back
Yep, that is 2 to 4 players.
2 to 4 players.
All right.
Back to the table.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Welcome. We are back at the table with Maul Peak by Pencil First Games. It is the sequel or the next game after Skulk Hollow. So I don't know if any of you have played Skulk Hollow, but this is another next game in it. So in this game, it's a 2-player game, and one person is going to be the monster here, which I am the Quagra.
The other team are the gummy bears.
And she is the Grizzar.
But they look like the gummy bears, that old cartoon that we...
Gummy bears.
Yeah, bouncing here and there and everywhere.
But they don't have gummy juice, so they're a little less powerful.
Yes.
We are the gummy bears.
Please don't demonetize.
So basically in this game, the gummy bears are trying to take down my Quadra head. And I am trying to confuse the gummy bears. So I win if I deplete my confusion deck here. And I have ways to add confusion to her deck. And she'll have to get rid of them. But
Or if he
she's-
destroys all the gummy bears. There's actually 4
Kill.
different monsters that you can play with, and each of them have different endgame objectives. So for the Quagra, it's either the Confusion deck or killing the gummy bears.
Kill the gummy bears.
So yeah.
So every monster will have on their card.
Board.
Yeah, they have a complexity rating here, which this one is 2, so it's a little bit more medium. But it has your hand limit and your action limit.
And the same thing for the gummy bear player board.
So I have a hand limit of 4 and an action limit of 2. So I'll draw 4 cards here, and you can maybe see them, hopefully. It might be super bright and overexposed. So sorry. But most of the cards have a top action or a bottom action, so you can play the card to take either action. Some cards have a plus, so I could take both actions with this card. Typically, it's 1 movement action and 1 other type of action. So I would basically play a card, which this is maneuver. Whoa, can I even move that way?
No, you can't.
I could. So I will play this card, and I could move. So I would move 1 there. Yeah.
No, you can't.
Oh.
If you were there,
I could move
you
there.
can go there. So the move cards have specific directions that you can go. Some
Yeah.
of them only let you go in certain directions.
It's true. And I went the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Failed. It's alright. I will proceed to go down here.
So
So that would be my action. So on your turn, you can play 2 cards up to your action limit, or play up to your action limit, and then I can prepare if I wanted to, which is discarding a card and drawing 2 more. I could take that action anytime, it doesn't matter, which I don't think I will. And then I'll draw back up to my hand limit. If I have my hand limit, then I'd just draw 1 card, but then it would be the gummy bear's turn.
So again, I've got my hand limit and my actions. Hand limit is 4, and I can take 3 actions. So basically, I'm trying to move towards the monster-ish, but I also have to take, so if I'm in the same spot as the monster, I take another move action to jump onto the monster. So then you're moving from this board to the monster board, and you're moving up the monster and attacking these areas that have hearts. So once I destroy the core, then I can move to one of his different heads. And if I take out this head here, he can no longer use his compel action. And the same thing with all of the other heads. So if you destroy different parts of the monster, then he's losing some of his abilities. But he also can heal, which is dumb. And shake you off, and now you're on the ground, and then he stomps you and you die. It's an interesting mechanic. It's asymmetrical, so everyone's playing different actions and all of that. I am not an attacky game person, so I definitely rage cleaned my house after I played this game. And Larry explaining that my strategy was not a good strategy and telling me, well, you should have played it this way and then you could have done this, and it didn't really help the situation. So yeah, it was a good game for him.
It's a fun little game, 2-player game. There's also on the monster cards a power card where you gain power cubes that you can later use to take additional turns. Same with the other gummy bears. They have rage cubes, which allow them to take extra actions.
Ironically, rage cubes. I was collecting them a lot.
Like Amy said, there are 3 other monsters in this set. Here, there's a spider monster and a
Abominable
golem
snowman?
or a snowman and somebody with dogs.
This looks like the thing from Moana, Nefertiti.
Oh yeah. And this is the 3 dog head from Harry Potter.
Yeah. Fluffy and
Yeah. So Melissa and I actually played the original Skull Hollow
Oh yeah.
back years ago, and it was.
You're still married. Well, there's hope.
But instead of gummy bears, they were little cute little foxes.
Oh.
So-
There is still the fox in.
Oh, they are okay.
Yeah, I think.
Are they mean now?
Do you
or-
have the fox? Or do
No,
not?
only the Gizzard comes in here, but if you
Okay.
have both
Ah.
games, you can combine
Yes.
Oh, we
them.
combine them. Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
you can use the Foxen to fight against these monsters if you have the original.
Was there a spider in the other one too, Melissa?
Oh, what's the spider's name? From Harry Potter. Not Harry Potter.
Oh, wow.
Lord of the Rings.
Shelob.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. There's also a little single player adventure. It's called World of Boar. Runes and Ruins.
Yeah, they're just using those.
Runs and runs.
Runes and Ruins.
Cool.
That they have, which you could also.
This scenario is set between Skull Hollow and Maul Peak.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's Maul Peak by Pencil First Games. Back to the table.
Couch.
And
Which also has a table.
Yes, the couch table.
Yes. So I'm here again because we've got Upper Deck releasing another Marvel Legendary. This is Infinity Saga. It is based on the MCU, so we are using screen captures of the characters in the movies rather than the comic book art. But you can play this with either version. One other question I get a lot is this just a reskin of existing content? No, this is all brand new stuff, new keywords. Some existing keywords they brought back, but pretty typical in that regard.
All right, so before you jump into Infinity Saga, let's
Yes.
just talk about this case that
Yeah.
you have. Dan is definitely our legendary aficionado.
Yes, this is actually one of two cases. So I have another case at home.
Whoa.
So if you have any Marvel Legendary questions, Dan, Journeyman
Yes.
Dan, is the one you want to
This
direct
is
those questions
this
to.
case is from Harbor Freight, so jump down there, grab them. Pretty reasonable cost, and yeah, just divided everything up because I had like 8 boxes and it just didn't make sense. I also, throw in another plug here, I also have my Marvel Versus system, the new set, House of X, is also sleeved up and in here. So if you haven't played that, if you're kind of a 2-player combat card game guy or gal, check out Marvel Versus system, House of X. But yes, back into Legendary. We've got 5 different heroes here. We have Doctor Strange, Bruce Banner, Black Panther. We have a combo, which is Wanda and Vision.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then we have Captain Marvel
Yeah, I
rounding
think
out the
she's
5.
A little glary, so let's do
Yes.
that to help see Captain Marvel there.
So with Captain Marvel, honestly, probably my favorite hero in this particular set. She just gets big and very, very powerful. She brings in one of the new keywords, which is endgame. You see it right there.
Endgame?
Endgame is determined by going so far down in the villain deck, so once you hit that card, it becomes the endgame, and she gets more powerful at the end game. But the cool thing with her is she has abilities to make it the end game that turn, and all of those things trigger early on, and she just gets really, really powerful. She is a lot of fun to play with for sure. The other heroes all have kind of different synergies. Wanda and Vision, you've got the split card, so when you play it, you can choose which side you want to use. Vision brings back phasing, which allows you to swap him for the top card of your deck, set up some future turns. And then all of their cards are odd cost, and they benefit off of odd costed cards. So that is Wanda and Vision. And over there we have Black Panther. He likes the odd cards, or sorry, not odd cards, multi-class cards. All of his cards we can see have 2 different colors associated with him. And so he gets stronger the more colors you have in your hand. Really cool mechanics there. And then with the other 2, I'll just briefly mention with Doctor Strange, he likes manipulating the top card of the villain deck, so reveal it, you get a bonus if it's a villain. That one lets you get a bonus if you predict the top card of your deck, or the color at least. That one looks at the villain deck again. So a lot of precognition, knowing what's coming is kind of Doctor Strange's thing in this set. And then finally, Bruce Banner. He's a pretty typical Hulk if you're familiar with the game. He wants to get wounds in order to gain a benefit, and then he has cards that allow you to get rid of those wounds. So pretty standard stuff for a Hulk type character there, but he is cool as well. Now through all of those, there was one other keyword I didn't really focus on, but that is sacrifice. We could show that right here with that card. If you meet that condition, if you've played the gray card, sacrifice, pretty straightforward. You get rid of that card from your deck, but then it gives you a benefit. So endgame and sacrifice are the two new keywords that have come in on this set. Of course, with the Infinity Saga, we have to talk about the big bad guy, and that is Thanos. He is tough. He's not mind-numbingly tough. Like, you can beat him, but he's a tough challenge, and he makes the Infinity Stones escape the city. He pulls them back from your victory pile, and then tries to get them to escape. And down here at the bottom, Thanos wins if 6 stones escape the city. So usually you're just fighting the scheme, but here you're actually fighting him and the scheme.
Alright, so yeah, you just really, really don't like him.
No, you really don't like him. I'll mention the other guy, maybe not as well known, but Ebony Maw. He's the guy who basically is torturing Doctor Strange, trying to get the Time Stone away from him up in the spaceship before getting sucked out into space.
Oh, yes.
All of his stuff plays off the end game, so he gets stronger in the end game. And his Master Strike makes you discard your highest cost hero out of your hand, but if it's end game, you have to KO that from your deck, period.
Yeah.
Very, very painful to deal with. I do want to mention quickly here, the schemes are really cool in this one. I enjoy them. Of course, we have to have life in the universe. And that is basically just, there are a couple of scheme twists that hit, and you just chop the hero deck in half, and it's gone.
Ooh.
So that one is really tough. But my favorite is this time heist. I know that's a wall of text there, but you essentially have 4 heroes in the present, and then you create another hero deck that is the past. And every time a scheme twist hits, you alternate back and forth between past and present. It makes you really have to figure out, okay, I'm going for Captain Marvel. I'm about to buy this really cool Captain Marvel card, but now I'm in the past, and I can't. Because the HQ doesn't exist, the city doesn't exist. We have a whole new HQ and city that we're playing with. Really, really some cool combinations there to deal with. If you have a collection, you can go out. I did this with some friends. We got this Black Panther and a previous Black Panther. We did Bruce Banner and another Bruce Banner.
Oh, so you did your time, the
so
same
it's like,
characters.
I'm playing with the past version of Bruce Banner and then the present version.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so a lot of fun, cool stuff going on here. But that is Infinity Saga from Upper Deck. You look like you have a question.
Corlu is wondering if you carry around your suitcase and pull pranks on people by asking what they think is inside.
I haven't done that, but I take this to work with me, and I walk in with these 2 cases, and people kind of look like, now they know, but at first they're like, Dan, is that like the football that you're carrying around? What is this?
Are you a secret agent and you just haven't told us?
Yeah. Now, I do have a key, and I have the other one that I could lock up to, but I haven't gone that far yet.
Okay.
No handcuffing it to my wrist.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So check it out, Upper Deck's Marvel Legendary Infinity Saga. And I think we're going back to the table.
We're here with Piñata Blast by Ravensburger. Basically, in this game, you got a hand of cards here that are all different types of candy. And the first player is going to take the dice and roll the dice, and you're going to try to match the die to your cards.
The little symbol.
The little symbols.
How many of them?
As many as you can. Simultaneous play. So whoever gets it first gets it. You have to play your card first, and then you can grab the die. One card at a time.
And grab a die.
So like this, I grab this one.
But is that the...
I grab this one, and you just keep going all
until
at the same
nobody
time.
else can grab it. The
the
one
green one
caveat
bad?
is the green one is bad, but it also makes all of that candy bad. So it's not just the green that's bad, it's all of that symbol.
And what does bad
If you
mean?
accidentally...
Rotten.
Yep, it's rotten.
Don't eat it.
If you accidentally take a green one, you're going to discard your card and you just lose it.
So
You
if
don't get to score
accidentally
it.
Grab that, and then, I didn't see it was green. I don't get the points for this, and this card's just gone.
It
Okay.
just started. The
Don't
game
eat the green
ends.
one.
Game ends when somebody runs out of cards in the
Okay.
round, and that's basically how it goes. So Amy's the first player.
Let's do it.
Roll it.
Play and grab. Play and grab.
Come on, come on.
You can't do anything else.
All right. So if you have completed correctly and nobody took this one right,
Let's see what we got.
Yep, that was the only
This
one.
is also in Spanish, by the way.
yeah, I got some
Colación.
colación and tamarinda. They also have numbers on the top right, which is actually your points.
I only got
So
1 point.
some of them are bigger. So
Okay.
keep the stack of cards that you have, because they're your points later.
Face
And
up
now
or
I'm
face
This
first.
okay. I also want to point out
We
the
have
game
candies.
comes with actual candy.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Paleta.
Actual candy.
Yeah, this
We
one is
haven't
the
had the
paleta.
paletas.
It was just a
I think they sent it to us.
promo.
Promo.
Either way,
Not
very
for you.
exciting.
Just for
Well,
us.
you
Anyway,
should go
we got-
out.
We got candy.
We
with it.
draw a card at the end
Oh,
of the
you
round.
do draw a
And
card
everybody draws one card.
Mine.
at the end.
Maybe if I sorted my hand, this would
It
be
might
a
help.
little easier.
I
Ready?
did that.
Set. Wait, I
Not
got
the green. Not the green. Got it. Not the green.
Not the green.
Not the green.
Oh, I gotta play my card first.
I don't have any.
Don't have these.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh! You played the paleta, and the
So that one
paleta
goes
is
away.
junk. Yep, you just trash it.
Okay. But I did get.
I got my
And
tamarindo
everyone
and
gets
my
one card.
piruli. And you're first, so you have to.
Is the
Hold and roll. Hold
is
and
the
roll. Got it.
tamarindo just a hot dog on a stick?
I-
Or that's what it looks like.
No.
Corn
Oh,
dog.
it's going.
Don't do the pink. Don't do the pink. I don't have that one. Ooh, I do have this one.
All right.
Oh!
Oh, you did the pink again. You said don't do the pink.
Don't do the pig. Don't do the pig.
She's picking up the rotten
Oh,
candies.
that's me. That's all right. Sarah.
All right.
Sarah's
I
first
have
player.
my special stick.
Don't
The
do the
special-
rotten one.
Ooh.
The piñata
Don't
stick.
be rotten, anybody. We have to be sweet. Don't be rotten. You got all the
It's hard when you
all
roll,
the
because then
candy
you gotta
chips.
like.
Get a look. Okay.
This one was purple, I swear.
Come on.
I don't have that one, and you don't want it anyway. Guys, don't make a
All right.
mistake and
Don't
don't
do the
take it.
green.
All right.
You got two.
None for me.
You still draw a card.
Oh goody.
You do
I have 4 of the same candy, and no one keeps.
Am I
no one's
not
rolling
drawing
it.
enough cards? How many cards?
one at a time.
I have
One
6.
at a time.
One per
Oh.
round.
Well, one per
Just
round.
one per round, so you have to get doubles to
Okay.
get rid of your cards.
I see that.
I am first player.
Whoa, I can't see what you did. Ah,
Oh.
I wanted the chocolate.
Yes, but I did get my 4-point one out.
So I played this card down, but didn't get the dice in time, so it just goes back into your
Ah,
hand.
because I got
Excellent.
it first.
Because I get it first. I'm so happy for you.
I am happy for me.
And that is how we. And that is.
Yeah,
the
this
entire
is
game. How
piñata.
many until someone runs out of hands?
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
one. And
I almost ran out. So
I
close.
was close.
All
to-
right. Here we go.
All I needed was
I-
un chocolate.
You're welcome. I will roll it for you and
Okay.
make sure it's right.
Oh. Now I'm stuck
well,
with
the
a
pink's
different
bad.
candy.
No, the
No,
pink is
red.
bad. I don't have any of those.
I don't have
Mm.
any.
I'm getting my 3 points.
Man.
Whatever. I want to get rid of cards.
Oh, yeah, you can just do it to get rid of cards if you want
Oh,
to.
that's maybe that's smart. Okay,
Whoa.
It's okay, Kevin.
1. All right. I have 4 cards
Oh.
left.
I've been stuck on one card for the last 3 rounds. I'm going to do it this time.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to do it. Dolce. Paleta.
Oh, I didn't
Boom.
get any. I'm
Oh,
not-
Hey, hey, hey.
Congratulations.
I
All
did
right.
it.
You get to eat this.
And
What
then
is
we
that?
count up our points.
I don't want the paleta. What about this?
No,
I
this
do
one's
get-
covered in salt.
I did get quite a bit of cards.
Salt?
Yeah.
Or the sugar.
Ácido
Sour
ladito.
sugar. Sour
Oh,
sugar.
Right.
chili.
It says
I
salt.
did get lots of points. I got some high
What?
points.
Did you?
Candy is covered in salt.
Well, let that.
Try it.
You won.
Please explain it to us what flavor you're tasting.
Salt?
Lime covered.
Are you
Not
supposed
really.
to? Maybe you're supposed to dip it in the salt.
Oh, is it like a
like a fun
stick?
dip
Like a fun
kind of
dip.
thing? Yeah.
It is limey.
And the powder coating?
Lollipop with salt and lemon powder.
It is a little salty.
Interesting.
It's weird.
All right.
So there you go.
Interesting.
Just remember, you don't get candy. You're not special.
Piñata
Back to
Blast.
the couch.
Bye, Rafa.
Hey, welcome to the couch. We are talking about a murder mystery game. This is
Sort of, not really.
Sort of, yeah, a mystery solving game.
No
How's that?
spoilers.
No spoilers. This is from the company Hunt a Killer. You can look them up at huntakiller.com, and they have like 15 different types of mystery games that you can solve, anywhere from like puzzles all the way to full-blown scenarios. So range of prices. Ryan, who is dutifully switching today, is going to put in the chat some different promo codes to give some discounts on the products. I believe there's 3 different promo codes. So there was, I don't even have them up right now. Oh, there they are. There was 10% off any item. There is 10% off an order, or 20% off. They have a subscription plan.
Ooh.
Oh, so boxes that'll keep coming to you.
So there's lots of different ones. Ryan's going to put those in the chat for you. But Hannah was able to join us on this.
did.
So is Charlie, you, me, Melissa, and
Our friend Paul
our
Michael.
friend Paul Michael. This, as you can see, is sort of a comic book hero theme. And
Yes, the Supernova fan club from Hunt a Killer. And basically, we opened this box, and there was a bunch of actual physical items in there. So, like a action figure, a lunchbox that was locked that we needed to get into, posters, pins, decoder discs,
An actual comic.
a comic that we had to read and find clues.
yeah, find clues.
So,
We played a lot of type of like mystery type games.
yeah, escape room games like Exit and Unlock, those sort of things. This is definitely,
More beefy.
yes, this is our first exposure to Hunt a Killer. They did send us the game for review. But yeah, it was interesting to have so much physical things to look through.
Right.
And go
Oh, you're
through
talking about
with the
like
game.
unlocks or exits is much more card based or yeah. So there's a couple other games on the market from other companies that have a lot of physicality, like the Werewolf Experiment has stuff like that. So I'd put that on that level of games. There's a lot of stuff in the box. There's actually stuff in the box that we don't want to
Right,
spoil.
we didn't put everything out on
Yes,
the
there's
table.
lots of letters and envelopes and things to like uncover in the game and read and
Yeah, I would say this is up there with some of the heavier reading ones that we've done. You have to make a lot of deductions. If you have to solve physical puzzles and decode things, if you don't enjoy doing those kind of mental work when you're playing your game, you're not going to enjoy this. So you definitely have to be able to read. Everyone needs to be old enough to read, to be able to logically deduce things. I felt like we didn't even solve all the puzzles that we could have solved.
Yeah,
But
we
we
were talking
still
about
solved the mystery. You could kind of jump around. There was enough work for everyone to be working on, even with a higher player count. If you're doing it by yourself, it's going to take you a bit of time. I would definitely get a team together
lots
and
of different puzzles.
explore everything.
Yeah,
Like most of these. Explore
I think we were probably in the 3 to 4 hour range. We took a break for dinner and then came back to it.
Yeah. But there's a lot of, like Hannah was saying, a lot of things that, like, oh, Hannah can work on this puzzle, Melissa's going to work on this, but maybe I'll help her with this. So you can sort of divide and conquer.
It's like,
Absolutely.
oh, this is interesting. I'm going to read this out loud to people. Does this make sense with the stuff that you're working on?
So thematic-wise, what do you guys think for the comic? This is like Supernova, the comic
If
book.
you were a part of a fan club in like the 80s where you got your serial tokens and turned them in and they sent you a prize, that's the feel of what this is. Not necessarily like I'm going on a superhero adventure. You're part of the
It's
fan
much more
club.
comic book based.
Reading.
Yeah, this one, there's not I don't think this is spoilery. There's not a murder that you're trying to solve, but there is a mystery that you're trying to solve.
Yeah.
Interesting thing, there are like phone numbers and websites and stuff. So it is a little bit multimedia where you do have to engage with some things that are not in the box.
Correct.
But that wasn't overwhelming. It's not like Chronicles of Crime where you're scanning a bunch of stuff, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so to Hunt a Killer, like I said, you can check them out at huntakiller.com, and you can check the chat for some discount codes. And I believe we're going back.
Yes, I would say overall enjoyable experience.
Yes, enjoyable experience. So back to the table.
Welcome, welcome. We are going to play Pass the Party Food. Amy's already ready to go.
We're already eating.
How's that candy, Dan?
So
It's hot.
yes. So we didn't know the little.
Food is over at the table.
Yes, we got a lot of food games today. So some of these are spicy candies.
This
Yeah,
is
and
I wasn't ready.
sweet and sour chewy candy with chili, and it's
Yeah.
strawberry flavored.
See?
And it grows in heat.
Mine was good. Mine was pineapple.
Yeah.
I've had
Great
spicy
flavor, but this is
pineapple
getting hot.
before, so this is good.
This is the one that Larry opened. There's salt and lemon in there that I dipped it in.
It's just salt.
Oh, wow.
Really good stuff.
Look at that.
You should go get some more. No, this chewy candy is good. I like
The
that.
salt.
I really like
So the game we're going to talk about, Pass the Party Food, is also about food. And food only one of these have I heard of before. This is Australian food. Classic Australian party food. So we have green snakes, which are kind of like gummy snakes. We've got similar.
Oh, gummy bears.
Like gummy bears, gummy worms. They're chewy jelly snakes. They actually come in more colors than green, but in our game they're green. Pikelets. They are small pancakes. So that is one of these little pikelets.
They make
Uh, Fairy bread. I have heard of fairy bread before. It comes from Robert Louis Stevenson's poem titled Fairy Bread. And then we have Hundreds and Thousands biscuits, which that is a British or Australian way of, we call them sprinkles here in the United States. Hundreds and Thousands.
Okay.
That looks like a Pop-Tart.
It does look like a hot Pop-Tart. It's a vanilla biscuit topped with pink icing and coated in Hundreds and Thousands,
Okay.
aka sprinkles. And then Lamingtons, I got one. Lamingtons are little butter cake sponges. So, all right, in the game, it is a cooperative game, and I have not been able to win this game yet. So we'll see how we do.
Great.
We won't play the whole thing.
That's encouraging.
So we're trying to get to the birthday cake before Ziggy, the dog, gets there.
Oh no.
So we have to stay ahead of Ziggy the whole game. Ziggy is also trying to eat the party food. And we are going to help each other pass party food to complete sets to move up on the track. So on your turn, you'll draw a party food for Ziggy first.
Can we just call him Bluey?
Bluey. So Ziggy got another green snake. When you fill up a column, you're going to get points.
Ooh. Okay.
And then they'll be discarded. Then, on your turn, you will draw one at a time a token, and you'll have to decide, do I want to keep it for my plate? I'll put this up here so you can see. Do I want to keep it for my board? Do I want to pass it to Amy, or do I want to pass it to Dan? So, I could get a set of 5 for 2 points, or I can try and collect 4 of the same thing for 3. I'm going to pass it to Amy.
Oh, thanks.
And then I'm going to draw another one. Ooh, I'm going to keep that for myself because these ones are worth 4. They're rare. And then what is Dan? Oh, Dan also gets one.
Okay.
All right. So once I decide where they go, and then I'll give them to you guys. I'm going to keep this one, and Dan gets that one. And it's the next player's turn.
Cool.
And you're going to try and keep working on getting sets to get points.
And this is Ziggy's board?
Ziggy's board, yeah. So each time anyone takes a turn, Ziggy's also getting a
Okay.
turn.
Okay. So
Then-
the first tile goes to him.
First tile goes to him.
All right.
All right.
Have a pancake.
Are we supposed to do something with these?
Yeah, so we have these as an option as well. There are swap tokens, which allow you to make swaps, and then there's a take, and you can. These are one-time use. You can
Okay.
take something off of Ziggy's board.
Oh, okay.
So that might keep Ziggy from getting a set, or hopefully also complete.
Well, that was a tough
Awesome.
decision.
Awesome.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're all getting
Toasters.
hundreds and thousands. They look like Pop-Tarts,
Pop-Tarts.
but I think they're cookies,
So I need one
or
of the.
AKA biscuits.
What are the little triangle things?
Scone?
Well, Ziggy gets one first.
Oh, that's what I needed.
Oh.
Come on, Ziggy, taking my snacks.
Give him one of these. He'll go away.
I think I'm gonna give that to.
Give it to Amy.
Yeah, I'll give it to Amy. Is there a number like in the distribution? Like there are more snakes versus.
I think there are probably more of the
Yes, I'm gonna
first
take that
couple
one.
and
Yeah,
less
because these are
of
two.
the lamingtons.
These are 3,
Yeah.
and that's 4.
What's the
So
other
when do we
one?
get the points? Because I'm completing a
Oh,
row.
so if you complete something,
Oh,
you can
yes, technically that's there, right?
you
okay.
can only turn in something on your row. So it may be possible if it's not my turn to complete something, but I can't do anything about it until it's my turn.
Gotcha.
So since it's my turn,
Yep. So now you get to at the end
do
of
I
your turn.
wipe this?
Yep. You.
Okay.
And then-
you get that, and
Okay.
I'm purple, so I get 2 points.
2 points.
Woohoo!
So we would keep playing, and
Does everybody have to get to the cake?
yeah,
Ouch.
everybody has to get to the cake. If Ziggy were to get one of these, get 3 points, and he's already right up behind us. And if he passes us, it's over.
And we can use these at any time.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need you to go faster, Amy.
Okay.
Let's speed
So
this
that's
up.
where you might have to use some tokens to keep somebody who is fallen behind
Yeah.
to catch or to get further away.
I'm gonna need
there
you
are
guys to carry
some
me.
a couple spots on the board that allow you to get an extra token.
Lucky
You
dip.
get a lucky
I get
dip
to
in the
dip
salt.
The lucky
Yeah.
dip. Nice. All right, so that is Pass the Party Food from Joey Games. I believe this is on Kickstarter and has been fulfilling now.
Can I ask a question of our audience here?
Sure.
What is Australian food? Like, now that I think about it, it's like in the U.S. we have Chinese food, we have Italian
German
food,
food.
Mexican
Kangaroo.
food.
Kangaroo.
Seriously?
I've eaten kangaroo.
Veggie
And
bites.
wallabies.
Like, I mean,
I've eaten
that makes
kangaroo
sense,
before.
but I've never heard of like an Australian restaurant.
You
So,
just need to watch Bluey.
Wombats.
so let me know if you know.
Watch Bluey.
Evidently, these snacks
These
are
snacks.
Duck cake.
All right. Well, cool.
well, good to know. We will move back to the couch.
Hey, welcome back to the couch. We have a game called High Score from Cosmos. This is a dice rolling game, sort of Yahtzee-like style. We're going to be rolling dice trying to get points. And basically each round, there's a deck of cards, and there's a card that's revealed that sort of tells you how to get points in the round. And Melissa has one that she's going to explain.
All right, so let's say it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to take all the dice, and this says that I can roll them up to 3 times. So I'm
You
going
can-
to roll, and then I'm going to tell them what the card means. So this is saying that I am trying to get sets of the same number to score points. If I roll any of the swirlies, they're going to be -5 points.
If it's in a set.
If it's in a set. And I can roll up to 3 times. I can roll as many things. So this is a set, but it's only 2 points. So I think I'm actually going to keep the 4s,
That sounds good.
roll those.
Can you add that 4 to the current set, or does it
Yes.
have
Yes.
to be a set?
Mhm.
Okay.
At least
Good
2.
question. That was your second roll.
All right, one more
This
roll.
is the last roll for Melissa.
One more
You
roll.
want
Oh, anything she gets is it.
3 swirlies! Oh, no swirlies.
Oh.
But there's more 4s for you.
Wow.
All right,
That's a lot of.
so the 5 and the 3 do not count at all.
Okay.
And I have
20
4
points.
times 5. So I'm at 20, and basically the other players are trying to beat my score.
Yep. So I have 3s there and 2s. Don't like any of those.
More
4s.
4s. And a 3.
Oh,
you
and a
just let go
3.
of 3.
Sure. And it's like-
Don't let go of
and that
three.
was it for me. So I have 3 times 4 is 12 plus 8. So I also have 20. But what happens, Melissa?
So you can't be on the same one, so he gets knocked back 1 to 19.
So I'm just going to keep going because I'm trying to get higher than 20. But let's see. I'm trying to get this into shot
Ooh,
here.
2 5s.
2 5s. One more, trying to get.
That's 19.
Okay.
That was it.
So then I have
think
3
you beat
times
it.
4 is 12 plus
so
10.
22.
So I have 22.
All right, so Hannah would get 3
Yay!
points. I would get 2 points. Kevin would get 1. I think if you're playing 3 players, you don't actually use all of
Yeah.
these, but we'll use them
I don't
anyway.
think I even get a point.
And then we would flip to the next card. Everything resets. And this one is saying that we need groups of dice.
Who goes first? Is
Oh,
it?
Mel-
I
Hannah.
would say Hannah goes first.
Thank you.
Because she got the higher.
So the swirlies are
you're-
10.
So swirlies are worth 10.
Yep.
You're trying to get groups
Groups
of
of-
10. Anything left over that's not a group of 10 is going to be negative. And you get 4 rolls, but you have to roll all
everything.
7. You cannot set anything aside.
So
currently you have 36 points, right? Oh no, sorry.
Because that would be 5. I don't.
You can make
Okay,
it
8, 10. So
Yeah.
you have 3 groups of 10.
So 37 points.
30. Oh, 10, 20, 30, minus 3.
So
'cause
27.
I
Sorry.
think I'm going to
27.
stay at 27.
Yeah.
Hannah's going to stay at 27.
Whoa!
All right. Are you re-rolling, Melissa?
4, 5, 6. So this is
40.
30.
40.
40 minus
6.
6. So that is
34.
34. You know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
a pretty good
stick
score.
at 34.
All right. Can I beat 34?
Let's
You
see.
have up to 4 rolls.
Oh, there's 40.
I think I just got.
Oh,
I think I just got 60. Look at that. What? No negatives.
And we didn't even plan that. That's amazing.
So
Good job,
can you
Kevin.
just do that for a
There's
few rounds?
7.
Yeah, 7.
7 rounds.
People
There's
can
a
play
bunch of
next
different cards.
Yeah.
So high score, you're just trying to push your luck to get the highest score.
Yep. We need people for our next game. We're gonna
Yes.
keep us at the couch here for our last
At the
game of the
couch.
morning. What happened to Sarah and everybody?
They might be
Well-
looking at lunch.
Okay, looking at lunch is acceptable.
Okay, so we're
That's
gonna
fine, Dan.
play.
Okay.
That's not a hat, but Dan, you can definitely play.
How high score? We should probably give the player count on that.
I think
really
it's 2 to
quick.
4.
2
2
to
to
5.
5.
2 to 5 for high score. What is? That's not a hat.
None of those are hats.
All right,
Can
so
we see
that's,
the box?
you can
This
put
is
that.
also from no. This is from Ravensburger.
So that's not a hat by Ravensburger. I would say that this is a social bluffing memory game.
Oh no. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the first round
And
and,
how many
explain
players
it
for
how
this
we
one?
go. It can go up to 8 players.
Woo.
It plays in about 15 minutes,
Okay.
and you're either going to accept or reject gifts from your fellow players.
Okay.
That's all it goes. So everyone starts with a face-up gift,
I see that.
and then we have our party store in the middle. So how it works?
All right. So,
let's see if we can see
get
some more.
these
Can you see my
into
rolling pin?
shot.
Can you see more cards? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
All right. So just make sure you know which one is yours, because you will need
keep them
to
for the player.
remember
Trumpet,
some
rolling
cards.
Pin, and Hannah is the fork. Can you guys see the fork back there?
Okay.
There we go.
So what we're going to do is to start the game. The first person, normally it's whoever received a gift last, but I'm going to explain how
No,
this
you
game
can
works.
go first, Hannah.
So it's a hamburger. Everyone,
That's
hamburger. I'm going to place it face down, or cheeseburger. And the arrow on the card, can you see that the arrow on the card's
no.
actually...
We're here. This is what we
Okay,
can see.
so the arrow on the card's going to tell me which player on my left or my right
Okay.
that it's going to go to. And I'm going to go, Kevin,
yes.
I have a nice cheeseburger for you.
Yes.
And your choice is either to accept it and say thank you,
Okay.
or say, that's not a cheeseburger. And if you reject the gift, I'm going to flip it over.
Oh, and if it is,
Who's ever wrong
gotcha.
gets that card, and that's a penalty point.
Okay, that is a cheeseburger though.
And so that is a cheeseburger. So you're actually going to accept this gift, and you're just going to say thank you.
Thank you.
Now, it would be rude to gift a new gift to the next person,
Okay.
but it's going to stay face down, so it's not hard to remember a few cards, right?
No.
You're going to take your old gift, bring it to the front,
Yeah.
and you're going to flip it over.
And now I have to say what?
You're just going to flip it
I'll
over.
flip it over.
It's going to tell you who you're going to give it to.
I'm gonna give the hat to Hannah. Is that what I'm saying?
You're saying, Hannah, I have a nice blank for you.
I have a nice hat for you.
Kevin, that's not a hat. And so we'll flip it over.
It was a rolling
It's not.
pin.
It's a rolling pin. So this is a penalty
So that
point
gives
for
me
you.
a penalty. Okay.
But whoever loses has to start the next round. You're going to take one from the party store. Everyone looks at it, face down.
Hammer. This is a nice hammer for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Now, when she has two things.
So she has to take her old gift,
Mm-hmm.
face down.
Okay.
And you can remember cards, right? You know what's going on.
So am I giving both of these?
No,
or
just the newest. Your old gift.
All right. Dan, would you like this trumpet?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
So that will now be your new gift. You're going to go on top of your old gift. And your old gift, you are now going to turn over and give to the player it points to.
Melissa, would you like this goose?
Yes, Thank you. So this goes here,
Yep.
and now
That
I
one.
need to remember.
You need to remember
this
what that
one
is
was.
and gift it to whichever way the arrow is pointing.
All right, Dan, would you like this handy hammer?
That's not a hammer. No, I mean,
Yes, now flip it over.
Ah.
It is. So you get the penalty
Okay.
point, but because you were wrong, you get to start the next gift and you take it from the party store in the middle.
so I have to ask a question
Correct.
about this card.
Yes.
That to me looks more like a duck.
That
So
is definitely a duck.
How detailed do you get?
Well, I think you're...
I believe that would be group
Okay.
decision
Okay.
about whether or not
I
that was
figured
wrong
it
or
was
not.
a
Yeah.
foul, and it was
Yes.
close enough.
All right. Melissa, would you like a globe?
Yes, thank you. Kevin, would you like this goosey duck?
Sure. And I give this to you.
Yes. What is it?
And I give you the cheeseburger.
Thank you.
Now take your old gift.
Oh, stink. Kevin, would you like this globe?
And you
Sure.
can't look at these in
No,
between,
once
right?
they're face
Okay.
down, they're face down until
Like,
someone.
This globe, sure, I'll take this globe. I give this
Mhm.
goose duck to Hannah.
Thank you. I will accept that. And then I'm going to take this fork. It's still the only face up gift. Kevin, I have a nice fork for you.
It's a fork. It's fine. And I'm gonna give you this.
This does seem like an April Fool's-ish
Yeah.
type of game.
Cheeseburger.
Kevin, that's not a cheeseburger.
That's not a cheeseburger.
Whoa! So you have two. So we keep playing around and around. Whoever gets 3 penalty points first
Loses.
Wow.
Is the winner
that's when
lose.
we stop the game. Every card you have, including the ones in front of you, is -1 point.
Okay.
Whoever has the least amount of points,
So
or
you
the
don't
most,
want
you do not
gifts.
want you do not want cards in this game, and you just keep going around and around.
So this could be with more players in the.
You can remember a few cards, right?
Right.
So that's why I say it's a social bluffing memory game. How confident are you? So if you can just be like, this is definitely that.
So I guess, especially later on, there could be some strategy of purposefully saying the wrong thing, which is kind of close to make the other person
Misremember.
continue that
Yep. Until someone remembers.
misrepresentation.
And I did like that. It's interesting that flipping the card over tells me which player I'm giving it to. So, like, for me, I didn't get a card given back to me for a while. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's not a hat from Ravensburger.
All right. Well, that's all the games we have on our schedule for this April Fool's Day.
Saturday morning board game show.
Saturday morning. Yes, there was lots of April Fool's things in the chat. Have to go back and look at them.
Oh,
I
there's
heard-
some really
I heard
good
some
ones.
snickering
Oh.
on screen.
You should. There's a excellent new version of Foundations of Rome coming out to
Oh,
a
no.
local IKEA near you.
Building
You should
up.
definitely look it up. It's in the links in the chat.
All right. Any other comments?
Oh, we'll have
or
lots of
things
videos
coming up.
Videos coming up. We are gonna, after we're done here, we're gonna go record our favorite games from March. So you can definitely look for that coming out this week. Thank you all.
Thank you all for spending your
Bye.
Saturday.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Ryan says bye too.